Hello lovelies, and welcome to a new tutorial from Sewing with Burda. Today we'll show you how to sew the perfect beach backpack. In this project we'll show you the best way to attach eyelets, ladder buckles and bag rings. We use a water-repellent cotton fabric and a printed cotton fabric for the lining. You will also need iron-on interfacing, sewing thread in a matching color, ribbon, cord and your usual sewing utensils. The Vario Creative tool and all our ingredients are from Prym. First, cut the pattern pieces from the lining and outer fabric according to the instructions. In addition, the upper edge of the lining should be fixed approx. 15 cm wide with iron-on interlining. All measurements include 1 cm seam allowance. You are ready to start sewing. Fold the rectangle of outer fabric in half, right sides facing, and pin the narrow sides together. Top stitch the center back seam and secure the beginning and end of the seam with back stitches. Then press the seam allowances open. Cut to approx 6 cm long pieces from the webbing and fold them left over left in half to form loops. Mark the position for the loops on the bottom edges of the pocket at a distance of 9 cm from the center back seam. Pin the belt loops next to the markings on the bottom edge of the pocket. Baste the loops onto the allowances with large stitches. Now mark the center front opposite the seam with a pin. Then place center on center and also mark the sides. Fold the bottom of the circle in half and mark the centers. Place center on center and also mark the sides on the bottom of the circle. Now you can pin the bottom in place all the way around with the quarter markings matching up. The webbing flaps are sewn in between. Top stitch the bottom all the way around. Turn the seam allowances upwards and top stitch the seam narrowly from the outside. You can now turn the bag inside out. Mark the position for the straps on the upper edges of the bag at a distance of 4.5 cm from the middle seam. Cut 2 pieces of webbing about 90 cm long. Pin the upper ends of the strap to the left and right of the markings. Now sew the flap. Place the 2 flat pieces on top of each other, right sides facing. Pin and stitch them together along the outer edges. Turn the flap and press the edges. Then narrowly top stitch the outer edges. Now you can pin the flap right sides together over the straps. Top stitch the center back seam on the lining, leaving an opening for turning. Sew the bottom in place in the same way as the outer fabric and top stitch the seam. The lining and outer fabric can now be overlocked. To do this, top stitch the lining right sides together over the outer fabric and pin the upper edges together. Then top stitch across the upper border, encompassing both the harnesses and the cover flap. Now turn the pocket through the lining opening. To achieve the desired result, press the seam and the lining inward to a height of 6 cm above the seam. Top stitch from the outside in the seam groove of the seam. The lining is also sewn on the inside. Close the turning opening in the lining with small hand stitches. Now determine the position of the eyelets for the drawstring. Start at a distance of 5 cm from the center back. Distribute the remaining eyelets at equal distances from each other. We use a total of 10 eyelets, each with a distance of 7.5 cm, and also place a slightly larger eyelet in the center front. Insert the hole punch into the Vario Creative tool. Now you have the freedom to punch every single hole. Then insert the eyelet tool. Then you can insert all the eyelets. All you have to do is thread the cord, tie the ends together, and your closure is complete. Now we just need to attach the bottom edge of the strap. To keep the straps adjustable in length, we use a ladder buckle in each case. Insert the strap into the ladder buckle and punch 2 holes using the Vario Creative tool and the punching tool. Then insert the hollow rivet tool into the Vario Creative tool and fasten the ends of the straps with hollow rivets. You can now simply attach the lower strap edge to the strap loops on the bottom using pocket rings. Your backpack is ready and your essentials are protected from rain, sand and dirt. We would like to thank our partner Prym. Hope you had fun sewing, punching and riveting, and we'll be back again next time when it's time to sewing with Burda!